Fiona.
And I'm Daniela.
We are here today to show you a range of our hats. So we'll start off with this little Marie Antoinette hat that we created this year for a costume, and we had a very plain straw sun hat. This is one that I created, and then I hand stitched on some of this green velvet ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
I pleated the ribbon first on my sewing machine, which is not difficult to do. We'll send you tips and tricks on how to do quick pleating as well. And I put a little bit of the green ribbon up here. What else did I do? Then I sewed on some silk flowers that I had lying around. These were actually some silk flowers that I had back from the 80s when we all had silk flowers in vases back in the 80s.
Yes.
We don't have those anymore. But why throw them out? So I took a hat with a wide brim and I curled up the sides and I sewed the sides together onto the main part of the top of the hat. And then I sewed on the flowers. And then I sewed on a couple of feathers. There's a white feather in there somewhere, and there's a green feather. Now, I've actually, because these have been packed away at the moment after Carnevale, I've actually just pinned down that feather so that I can store it. But normally it would be like this. Wow. Of course, you don't have to put feathers. You can...
You can decorate
however you want, but this was just a little bit of leftover velvet ribbon, hand sewn onto a basic straw hat. And I also trimmed it with this velvet ribbon here. We had a problem about keeping the hat on.
Oh yes, that's always a problem.
That's always a problem.
Yes.
So what we did is attach this ribbon, and doesn't look great on me, but...
No, it looks great.
It's a little big for me, but on Elise, it was perfect. And so
you can also hide the ribbon
and hide your double chin as well.
Yes.
Of course, putting the ribbon on actually wasn't my idea. I was having strugglety actually making the hat stay on Elise's head, even though her hair is very thick. It was the way I'd actually put the hat together. I've altered it slightly since then. But somebody else came with this idea on the day, and I thought, why didn't I think of that? I mean,
let me try it.
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, I would wear in this way probably. Yeah. It depends from the hair you have.
Yeah, and now I'm just going to pin that back in place so I can store it again. Also, it over time that will become more and more curled, and it's actually I quite like them curled.
Yes,
it's very simple and easy to make. And we can give you a step-by-step video on how we can make this. So one of our videos will be of making a hat similar to this. Okay, next hat.
Next hat. Come si dice feltro?
Felt.
So I bought this hat in an atelier here in Venice because I wanted something in felt. This one is decorated with a lace, very simple. In the middle it has another kind of lace here.
It's a sort of corded ribbon.
Yes, and this is passamaneria in Italian. And with a little bit of light blue organza, I made a rosellina here, a little rose.
So you bought the hat, just the hat, and you actually put the embellishments on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can do it. You can buy a ready-made hat. Here you can put a very nice button in the middle. And if you want to add a feather, my suggestion is to buy the 50-60 centimeters feathers. They had a more beautiful appearance. And then you can add the feather. It doesn't need it to be stitched, no, because the hat has already a couple of stitches here, and you can put the feather just in the middle, like this. Tell us something about this gorgeous hat.
Okay, this hat again was just a plain felt hat. Then we put some a feather trim.
Marabou.
So this was already a tricorn hat. And then I just added 3 feathers. So not a lot of work here. The beauty about feathers is that you can mix and match them. This one, I think originally only had a grey and maybe a white one. And I stuck a blue one in because it had to go with a blue hat. Yes. So, they're quite versatile.
Oh, but I love these 3 colors together. They are so elegant.
Of course, if you don't like feathers, and I understand there's... there are ethical reasons for not using feathers, that you can use ribbon or laces, anything. We will show you one of those right next.
Yes, this hat actually doesn't have any feather, and it comes from a straw hat I had at home that I use for the beach. Because near Venice we have the beach.
Lido beaches.
Yes. And then I found in Bologna this gorgeous fabric. Can you see it? Looks like golden, but actually it's cotton. And it has only a color here and there, some brushed gold on it. And then I found this nice lace here. And then I realized this coccarda, we say in Italian, but I think it's a flower.
Rosette.
A rosette in orange, because I had an orange dress, an orange costume, but it's more a travel suit.
Okay.
I love travel suits because they allowed me to feel comfortable.
Yes, very important when
yes.
we're walking around Venice during Carnevale for hours and we're being photographed and we feel like celebrities on top of the bridges and we're in our hot chocolates in the Cafe Florian.
Oh, yes. Okay. Then I added a brooch in the middle. You can find a lot of this beautiful brooch in markets, right?
Opportunity shops, charity stores, thrift stores. Thrift stores, I think they call them in America.
Yes, and they look beautiful. And then I found this other lace here, Passamaneria.
Yes.
And I decided to put outside and also inside.
So it looks more finished that way.
More finished, yes. And also I put another.
And how did you attach that?
Okay, that's a good question. Because this is unfinished yet.
Okay.
But at the moment this is pinned, but I think I will sew by hand.
Okay.
By hand.
It's not difficult.
I didn't use the hot glue like.
I thought you were going to tell me you were use your hot glue gun.
Actually, I use it for this part, for the inside part.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a little bit, because it was difficult for me to make hand stitching.
Yeah, so we just take shortcuts, and that is okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, because
no.
Why? It's just to enjoy. You don't have to sweat it to enjoy your costume.
Yes, we sew only for one reason, to have fun. Yeah. And to have fun together.
And to have fun together and to encourage people to come and have fun with us, because we don't want to make it difficult.
Yes,
yeah, we want more people to enjoy what we enjoy, don't we? Yeah, and enjoy Venice.
It's not an exhibition.
It's not a competition. We just want to get out there and enjoy ourselves.
Yes. And using our creativity to make our own things.
Yeah. Because a full costume, if you were to buy it in a costume store, a traditional costume, they're very pricey, thousands of euros, but we don't need to spend that much money. We can spend just a little bit of money and, of course, to enjoy. Just to enjoy. Yes. And why not?
We like to make our own because they are unique.
So what next?
Next, I should be happy to welcome you in Venice, and you can discover how to do it through clicking the link below, where there is our Patreon page. And so you can discover how you can join us for a unique experience of Venice Carnival.
And we have mini patterns which will help you create your own costume and parts of your costume. And we're here to help you all the way.
Not only for Carnevale, but during the year. We want to be like a sort of community, a sort of group of friends. Stay in touch. Follow us also on Instagram.
Yeah. And if you feel like buying us a little brooch from the thrift store, we also have PayPal, which is linked below. So, Daniela, I have this hat here.
Oh, what else? Is it
It's
something
just a plain hat.
Oh.
A plain straw hat. I found it in a charity store. It's in the thrift store, in the charity store.
That's great.
For €1.
€1?
€1.
Wow.
And we help the charity
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
So this could make a very nice post-revolution hat.
What about, can you suggest some
Yeah.
in terms of the color, of ribbons, and so leave a comment below, please.
See you
Bye.
next time.
See you.
Bye.
Ciao.